a prison of my own making. I'm trapped by my own thoughts. We're the denizens who are forsaking the gifts we all have got.
Our lives spent in this penitentiary. The bars are made of food. This has been going on for a century, which leads me to conclude. Free me, let me out of this food prison. Show me the light. I'm so much more than what you see. Just let me go and let me be. To be free, set me free, set me free.
I'm in a prison of my own making. I cannot see the light, and it feels as though my heart is breaking. I'm giving up the fight. It has become very customary to hear the people moan, but my confinement is solitary. I know I'm not alone. Free me, let me out of this food prison. Show me the light. I'm so much more than what you see. Just let me go and let me be. To be free, set me free, set me free. I'm in the prison of my own making, and what I wouldn't trade to escape this jail my soul's partaking, then I'm still afraid. Wherever I run, I will still be there. Mirrors everywhere show shame. Oh, I cannot escape their constant stare. I realize I'm to blame. Free me, let me out of this food prison. Show me the light. I'm so much more than what you see. Just let me go and let me be. To be free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free.
So, none of us like the way we look, even though I'd kill to look like you or you.
Then you wouldn't be you. I really wish I had your hair.
Thanks.
At least we control the way we look. I don't like it. I wish I could let up, but at least we're not fat.
That's not all we are either.
We could show you some of our tips for staying thin if you'd like.
You think we don't know that already? I could write a book on eating healthy.
Me too.
I've dieted, I've purged, I've lost over 100 pounds at one time or another, and I've gained it all back.
Didn't you hear me before? I had to get off that roller coaster. I couldn't take it anymore.
Then why did you just eat healthy and exercise like us? Why is it so hard?
True, we can be a little extreme, but it's worth it.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Don't you want to look more normal?
Gee.
This is normal for me. I've always had a butter body. You know, her face is pretty, but her body. The first time I fell in love, I was in the 7th grade. He told me he'd only date me once I lost the weight. That was the first time. That night, I only ate a small part of my dinner, and I went to bed hungry. I kept doing that until I'd lost 20 pounds. At first, I heard a lot of, "Oh, you look so good. Hi, skinny girl." But then the novelty wore off, and I started to eat more again, little by little, until one day I looked in the mirror, and the fat me was back. Only fatter. By then I was a sophomore and there was another guy that I liked, and I knew fat me didn't stand a chance. So, what the hell? I'll just do what I did before. And I did, only it was harder. I had to eat even less and the weight took longer to come off. But I did it. I looked good. Everyone called me skinny again. But I was trying to look like this actress who was the same height as me, and all the magazines said that she weighed 110. And here I was, looking and feeling good at 150. So I kept trying to lose the weight. I cut down my calories again and again. My hair started falling out. I'd black out every time I stood up. I think I got all the way to 125 before I quit. In my head, I finally just said, screw it, and I decided that I was going to be me, and screw what I looked like, and the weight came back. It came back really fast. Now, I'll go through the whole day eating well, trying to be careful, and then sometime after dinner, this loud voice in my head just goes, screw it, and I start eating everything I can get my hands on. I'm not even hungry, and I can't stop. It's like I'm a passenger, and my body is a runaway train, and I just keep screaming, stop, stop, stop! But I keep getting up for more food. I look in the mirror and I don't even know what I look like anymore. I can't tell if I look good, fat, thin, or what. If I'm feeling good about myself, then I think I look thin. If I'm feeling shitty, then I think I look fat no matter what the scale says. And I feel like a failure, a loser, a butter body. I just want to die to make it all stop.
I've been dieting since I was 12. I thought I was so huge when my body started developing. I have been up and down the scale. The funny thing is, when I look back on pictures of me then, back when I was so disgusting, I looked great. I wish I could look like that again.
Back when I was normal, when I was like 8, everybody kept telling me how pretty I was. My dad called me his little girl, and my mom dressed me in frilly dresses and bows, stuff like that. I was a real girly girl. Then, when I was about 11, I started growing taller and taller, and my dad would call me his little girl, but it sort of had a funny ring to it. The sound didn't taste the same, like the flavor had gone bad somewhere along the way. He was missing the satisfaction somewhere. Then, when I was 13, there was this boy. We were playing around in the kitchen one night, supposed to be doing homework, and no adults were home. We've been doing a little kissing and nuzzling, pretty platonic. And then he wanted to imitate those sexy commercials we'd seen, where the couples feed each other. We sat down on the floor in front of the refrigerator, and he'd go through and find things, and I closed my eyes and opened my mouth completely trusting. He'd dip his finger in a chocolate sauce and then stick his finger in my mouth. Ooh, then he found some whipped cream and dipped the strawberry in that. Oh, and let me lick it off. It was fun, sensual and new, and I was having all kinds of new feelings, tinglings here and there. And then he said, I got a new one for you, baby. Keep your eyes closed. And I kept my eyes closed, and I heard him moving around. And then he said, open up, baby. And I opened my mouth, and I tasted salt and sweat and this tangy nastiness, and I couldn't breathe. When I got out of there, I didn't tell anyone what he did to me. At first, I ate to get the taste out of my mouth, and then I ate to get those feelings back. I can never trust a man with my body again. but I can always trust food.
So, what is normal anyway?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Maybe it's who we are on the inside rather than the outside, you know, the real me.
If you really knew me, you would know that I desperately want to be accepted.
I'm scared of not winning this battle.
I have a hard time with the concept of forgiving.
I smile all the time because I don't know what else to do.
If you really knew me, I'm starting to become comfortable with the idea that I'm ordinary and that there's nothing wrong with that.
I cry when you hug me because of the pain and emptiness I know I'll feel when you finally do let me go.
As I'm smiling and laughing, I have voices screaming and degrading me in my head.
If you really knew me.
Sometimes I don't feel like I belong, that I'm an alien. I don't belong in this time because my outlook feels so foreign.
No one can berate me more than I do myself.
I hate being needy, yet I long to be taken care
I
of.
simultaneously crave both fitting in and standing out. I feel like a failure when I'm different, but I feel like a failure when I blend in.
I wear my weight like an armor.
If you really knew
The
me.
bigger my smile, the larger my pain.
When I do something stupid and I think back on the memory later, the me in the memory is always fat and ugly.
I'm really afraid that I could exceed beyond my wildest dreams, but I never let myself try because what if I succeed and then fail miserably?
I have no confidence in myself or my abilities.
I'm scared that this will kill me.
If you really knew me. The one beautiful thing I have in my life are my gardens. I'm sort of a guerrilla gardener. I'll go out and find empty lots, abandoned places, and then I make them beautiful. I like the feel of the soil in my hands as I shape and mold. And with enough care, you can watch something beautiful grow out of nothing. All flowers are different. No one ever expects them to look the same. A rose is just as pretty as a tulip, each just with their own unique characteristics. I mean, even ugly plants are considered beautiful. There's this one plant, it's called the corpse plant, and it's gorgeous. It's like 5 to 10 feet tall. And then when it blooms, it smells like a rotting corpse because that's how it attracts the kind of flies it needs to pollinate. But with that, it's still supposed to be beautiful, spectacular, one of nature's wonders. I'm one of nature's wonders too. So are you. And you, and you. I have my own beauty. It's me, the essence of me. Today, I stop judging myself on standards of sexiness rather than beauty. Today, I stop letting others define beauty for me. I claim beauty for myself.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's what they say.
Well, I'm beholding you, and I think you all are beautiful.
I feel like I've been born again. I am a born-again woman.
I feel like I've been born again. I am a born-again woman.
I feel like I've been born again. I'm a born-again woman.
I feel like I've been born again. I'm a born-again woman.
I feel like I've been born again. I am a born again